Have you ever looked at a bonsai tree and wondered how something so small could hold so much wisdom? It's more than just a miniature tree in a pot. It's a living classroom, a powerful tool for understanding our planet on a much deeper level. Today, we're going to explore how the ancient art of bonsai is becoming a modern method for environmental education, teaching us profound lessons about sustainability, ecology, and a genuine respect for all life. So, how does shaping a tiny tree connect to saving the planet? It all starts with the first lesson: patience and long-term thinking. In our fast-paced world, we crave instant results. But a bonsai doesn't work that way. It grows on its own time, demanding years, even decades, of consistent care. This process forces you to slow down and think in terms of seasons and cycles, not just days and weeks. This is the very essence of sustainability. True environmental stewardship isn't about quick fixes. It's about making decisions today that will benefit generations to come. Tending to a bonsai ingrains this long-term perspective into your very being. You're not just growing a tree. You're cultivating a mindset that our planet desperately needs. Next, let's talk about ecology. A bonsai pot isn't just a container. It's a miniature ecosystem. You have the tree, the soil, the microorganisms within that soil, water, and air. Your job as a bonsai artist is to maintain the delicate balance between all these elements. If you give it too much water, the roots can rot. Too little, and the tree withers. The soil needs the right mix of drainage and water retention. This hands-on management is a direct, tangible lesson in ecological balance. You learn firsthand how every component is interconnected and relies on the others to thrive. When you see this principle play out in a small pot on your windowsill, it's so much easier to understand the complex, interconnected web of life in a forest, an ocean, or even our entire global ecosystem. You start to see how one small change can have ripple effects throughout the whole system. One of the most powerful lessons bonsai teaches is the responsible use of resources. Think about it. A bonsai lives its entire life in a very limited space with a finite amount of soil and water. As its caretaker, you must be incredibly mindful. Every drop of water counts. Every nutrient you provide must be carefully measured. This practice teaches a profound respect for resources. It's a stark contrast to our often wasteful, consumer-driven culture. When you learn to sustain a life form with such minimal inputs, it fundamentally changes your perspective on consumption. You begin to question what is truly necessary versus what is excess. This principle of less is more is a cornerstone of sustainable living, and bonsai is a daily, living reminder of its importance. Bonsai also offers a unique window into the cycles of life, death, and renewal. You'll witness the vibrant green of new spring growth, the lushness of summer, the brilliant colors of autumn, and the stark, quiet dormancy of winter. You may even have to prune away dead branches to encourage new, healthier growth. This isn't a failure. It's a necessary part of the cycle. It teaches us that loss and renewal are natural and essential parts of life. In a larger environmental context, this helps us understand processes like forest fires that clear old undergrowth to make way for new saplings, or the decomposition of fallen leaves that enriches the soil for future generations. Bonsai helps us accept and appreciate these natural rhythms rather than fear them, fostering a more holistic and respectful view of the world's natural processes. This connection brings us to a deeper, more philosophical lesson: empathy and respect for all living things. When you spend years caring for a single tree, you develop a personal connection to it. You learn its unique personality, how it responds to light, how it drinks water, where it likes to grow new shoots. It ceases to be just a plant. It becomes a living partner, a companion on a shared journey. This bond fosters a deep sense of empathy, and that empathy doesn't just stop with your tree, it extends outward. You start to look at the trees in your park, the plants in your garden, and even the weeds growing through the sidewalk with a newfound appreciation and respect. You recognize the struggle and resilience in all forms of life. This is the very heart of environmentalism, a genuine, heartfelt respect for the natural world that motivates us to protect it. Let's see how this works in practice. Many schools and community centers are now incorporating bonsai programs into their curriculum. Imagine a child who is struggling to connect with abstract environmental concepts. Reading about deforestation in a textbook is one thing, but caring for their own small tree is another entirely. They learn responsibility by watering it. They learn about biology by observing its growth. They learn about consequences when they see the leaves droop from neglect. The tree becomes their personal responsibility, a living thing that depends on them. This creates a powerful emotional connection that a book or a video simply cannot replicate. It's hands-on experiential learning at its finest. These children aren't just learning facts. They're developing a lifelong conservation ethic. Bonsai also teaches us about resilience and adaptation. These trees are incredibly tough. They endure wiring, pruning, and confinement, and yet they not only survive, but become beautiful works of art. They adapt to their conditions. This is a powerful metaphor for life on Earth. Ecosystems are constantly adapting to changing conditions, and humanity must learn to adapt as well, especially in the face of climate change. A bonsai tree is a living testament to the power of resilience. It shows us that with care, foresight, and a willingness to adapt, it's possible to thrive even under challenging circumstances. It's a message of hope and strength, reminding us that we too can find ways to live in greater harmony with our environment. So the next time you see a bonsai, I want you to look beyond its size. See it for what it truly is, a master teacher. It's a symbol of patience in a world that rushes, a lesson in balance in a world of extremes, and a call for respect in a world that too often forgets the value of life. It teaches us that the greatest changes often begin with the smallest, most intentional actions. Whether it's caring for one tiny tree or making one small sustainable choice in our daily lives, it all adds up. The wisdom of the forest is right there, waiting for us in a single beautiful bonsai. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If you found this perspective on bonsai inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content that explores the deeper connections between us and the natural world. Drop a comment below and let me know what life lessons you've learned from nature. Until next time, keep growing,